What's up, Closer Nation? It's been a long day in the office here at the Hardcore Closer headquarters, the new one. We hadn't even got settled in really here yet. I'm just kind of like working and shit. But you know, today I had like one of those aha moments, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It's actually pretty cool. And you might think, oh, well, here goes Stewman with some bragging bullshit once I get to talking about it. Really, I'm excited about it. That's why I want to share it with you. So I get to the post office today, and you got to check this out. Like, let me turn the camera around. So I get to the post office today, and first of all, I had a thank you card from somebody that I was a guest on their podcast a couple weeks ago. That's really cool of you, Mia, to send that to me. Then, look, somebody sent me a plaque. Dude, I got a fucking plaque. I never got a plaque before. Look at this shit. It's a plaque. I'm not talking about the kind in your teeth either. The shit's big. It's got my picture on it. Business Revolution with Stephen Christopher. This is from a podcast I did the other day. I want to share a couple of things. Like, A, it's really cool that I got a plaque. I'm like at a lifer, and you know, I'm used to getting top producer plaques, right, when I had the corporate job. But that's like really cool. Then before I get to the lesson real quick, my buddy Tanner Larson, he wrote a book. He sent me this. He's like an e-commerce king. Sent me this with a nice letter talking about it. Check out his new book, The E-Commerce Evolve, Build, Grow, and Scale. So Tanner Larson's a badass. We've hung out in person several times. He's really good at shooting too. And then I had lots of checks in the mail. Lots of checks. So to share this with you is like, first of all, think about this plaque. How cool this is, right? Now, first of all, I feel all proud. Now, all I did was go on a podcast, right? Like, if anything, I should be sending that guy a plaque for helping me with the PR. But here's the point. Like, if this guy could call me right now, Steven, whatever you want, right? Like, you call me right now, and I'm probably going to do something for you, right? Like, this is the reciprocity. Hey, you buy my shit. It's like, dude, the guy gave me a plaque, man. He took the time to show that he cared, to have me as a guest on the show. Man, that's a good start of a relationship, right? Somebody went out of their way and did something that I've never received before. Thought that was really cool. Same thing is, I realized that, you know, my buddy Tanner here, you know, I got this book that he wrote. I got some more books of mine in the mail, which is what I went to the mailbox for in the first place. Got some books, y'all. Y'all want one? But look, my buddy Andrew, he just wrote a book too. And dude, there is countless books if you go up into my library of people that I am friends with, and some of them I've even mentored. Hell, Dustin Black is watching this right now, and I know I helped him write a book. Satem McGalley's watching this right now too. I know I helped him write a book as well. And it's cool because the company you keep, right? I go to my mailbox and I've got people who can afford, right? First of all, that's important. They can afford to have plaques like this made and sent to people that come on their podcast. They can afford the time and luxury to write books and not only talk about things, because like a lot of people talk about writing a book, very few people actually do it. I've got a wall full of the ones that I've written over here and a thing over here because Break Free Academy is coming on. But you think about this, I've surrounded myself with action takers, and as a direct result of that, many of them have written books. And I think that's just so cool. Every time one of my friends writes a book, I think it's the coolest thing ever, because I know that puts them, not necessarily monetarily, but it puts them in the 1%, because 99% of people say that they want to write a book at some point, only 1% actually do it. And I'm like, welcome, whether you're financially there or not, which most of my friends are, but like financially or not, you are here in the 1%. You've actually done something that many people dream about. And I just think that it's the company you keep, right? The people that I've surrounded myself with, because there was a time, ladies and gentlemen, where I was in jail because you know why? I surrounded myself with a bunch of other people that went to jail too, right? I surrounded myself with a bunch of people that did drugs and did bad things and everything else, and guess where I wound up? In jail. Now I've surrounded myself with a bunch of business people, entrepreneurs, authors, and everything else, and guess what happens? Not only do I have books, I get to surround myself with other people that have books. Not only do I have a podcast, I get to hang out with other people who have podcasts that can make plaques. Again, Mia here and Steven as well. And it just never ends, right? And you gotta love that affiliate money. So, just saying, hey, if shit ain't going right, look around. Who are you hanging out with? Who's the company you keep? Are you hanging out with business people, entrepreneurs, authors, small business owners, millionaires, people that are making things happen? Or are you hanging out like I used to with the thugs and the idiots that are just going to do nothing but like crabs in a bucket, hold you down? Now, you might say, I don't know any millionaires. I don't know any business people that are super rich, blah, blah. Your boss probably makes some money. The person that you work for is probably a millionaire. The CEO of the company that you work for is most likely a millionaire. There's millionaires that you can connect with through, guess what? Because before Tanner Larson was my friend, I was reading his post on Facebook, right? Before Andrew Pollock was my friend, and I actually wrote the foreword for his book. I was reading his post on Facebook using this technology. You see, before I could actually become friends with these people, I connected with them online, right? Before we could actually become like just friends, right? Like then I had to align myself somewhere. I said, you know what? In real life, I don't have the right kind of people that I want to surround myself with right now. This is back in the past. And I said, you know what? I made a decision. I'm going to surround myself with a bunch of people online. And then guess what? I got to become friends with many of them offline. So it's the company you keep, man. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Hey, I recommend you spend some time over at hardcorecloser.com, and you know what? Go on Amazon, grab the, oh, see, it's right there in the background. Grab the Hardcore Closer book. You'll love it. We just got the reprint and approved it, so it's been sold out for a few days. All my books are back in stock, so head on over to Amazon and get them, or you can go to closerbooks.com and grab them there as well. The company you keep, y'all. Later.